I think we are now live. Well, hello everyone. I am Matthew Coyle and this is
Yin Coyle,
and together we are
Team Coyle.
Team Coyle. We are local real estate agents operating in the Metro West area of Massachusetts. Thank you for joining us today for the question of the day. And today's question is from Linda, I think. So why don't you let us know what Linda has to ask us?
Yeah, Linda is from Wellesley. She was asking, she just bought a home, congratulations, and she was trying to build a deck and a hot tub in the backyard. She was asking, is that okay, or?
Well, I think we gotta make best friends with Linda because that sounds like it's gonna be a real fun home. Well, Linda, as Ying said, congratulations on the new home. It's always an exciting time. And certainly a deck and a hot tub can make a home that much more enjoyable.
Yes.
So I think what this touches on is a broader issue. What are your rights as a homeowner? Okay. So Linda wants to know if she can make home improvements.
Right.
And I think we can best answer this by taking the time to go through what your rights are as a homeowner. And there are
5 rights. It's called bundle of rights.
It's called a bundle of rights, and Ying's correct. And there's 5 rights. What we'll do is we'll list the rights and then we'll explain each one. How's that sound?
Sounds great, man.
Okay, great.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the first one is the right of possession. Then we have
Right of control.
the right of control, and then we have the right of exclusivity. Then we have your favorite.
Right of enjoyment.
Okay, and then there's the right of disposition. And those are your five rights, or your bundle of rights as the vernacular goes. So let's start with the first one, the right of possession. And all that simply is your right to possess or own a home. But like any right, no right is unlimited, okay? There's always limitations to rights. And in this case, what would be a limitation to this right of possession, Ying?
So this is really based on if you exercise your responsibility. You have to pay your tax, you have to pay your mortgage if you have those, right?
Right. Because if you don't pay your mortgage, if you buy your house with cash, you don't have a mortgage, obviously. But if you buy your house and you borrow money from a lender and you default on that obligation, they can take possession of your house away from you. Same thing with your local township. You don't pay your property taxes, guess what? They're knocking on your door and they're going to take possession of your house because they want their money. Okay, so the right of possession, very important right. Second one, right of control. What does that mean?
That means your home, your rules, right?
My way or the highway.
Exactly, yeah.
So if I want to paint my kitchen pink, can I do it?
Yeah, of course.
But I wouldn't want to do that because that would look really ugly, right? Okay. But if I want to change my carpets, right? I could do that as well.
You can do that as well.
If I want to make renovations, I could do that inside my house, right?
Yeah.
But there are limitations, right? So what would be the limitation of doing renovations?
I think they're zoning. Or you have to
laws.
follow the zoning laws and bylaws and conservation. You know, you have to go through all the applications when you do structural or mechanical.
And you had to get that one word that you love so much. You had to get a
permit.
A permit, exactly. And Linda, you want to put a deck on and you want to put a hot tub in. And my guess, and it's a pretty good guess, I think, is you're going to need to go down to the local township and get approval for a permit.
Yeah, you have to get the permit. And,
you go to the building inspection department and you would tell them what you want to do and they would make you fill out the proper paperwork. And it's actually probably a good thing because it makes sure that the contractor does the work in a way that's both structurally sound for you but safe. And that's very
exactly.
important.
Yeah. In Wellesley, in this case, Wellesley want you to get the plot plan and they need to apply for architect drawing a structure engineer.
There's a process.
There's process.
There's a process, as you would expect. You know, and you pay a nominal fee for it.
Yep.
To me, I've always viewed it as a good thing because it allows me to give a second check on the contractors doing the work for me. That's how I looked at it. So, so we went over possession, we went over control. Let's go over your favorite.
Right of enjoyment.
Enjoyment, okay. What does that mean?
It's a party time, right?
It's party time. I can have as much fun in the confines of my house. I can enjoy my house any way I want. But what if my party goes out till 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm blasting Led Zeppelin music at decibel levels that are so high, or any other music, whatever. Can I do that?
Well, it really depends. I think a lot of cities, they have noise ordinance.
Yeah, they have noise ordinances. I think it's limited by decibel levels, but
Yeah.
I mean, but
Also, if your neighbors, don't like it and you bother them, they have the rights to enjoy their home too.
and you may get a call by or a knock on your door by a local police officer saying, hey, you need to turn down your music,
Yeah.
or the party's getting out of hand. So again, you have a right to enjoy your house within reason, but you can't let that right of enjoyment impose on other people's right to enjoy their home or their quiet time, so to speak, okay?
That's right, yeah.
So that's 3. So possession, control, enjoyment, and how about exclusivity?
That means you can decide who can or cannot set a foot on your property.
Right, so if I don't want you on my property, bye-bye. I get to choose, not you.
Sometimes.
All right, sometimes, again,
Here
limitation. Here we go. Give me an example when somebody can come on my property without my express permission.
Yeah, when we sell homes, we saw a lot of easement on the property. That is easement to a utility company. So that's something you have to.
Right, and that's a good one. And then what if a police officer comes with a legal warrant?
Yeah, that you like what we saw in the movie, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They can come in, and you have no say over that. You have to let them in. So that's the right of exclusivity. The last right is the right of disposition. That is the
right to sell your home.
right, exactly. And again, with all rights, there are limitations. And this one, the limitation is if you haven't paid your liens off, which are your 2 principal liens are what?
Mortgage lien and tax lien.
Okay, so a mortgage and a property tax. Okay, they're not gonna let you sell your house. In fact, if you don't, they're gonna do what we talked about earlier. They're gonna take possession of the house, then they'll sell it and get their money because they're gonna get their money. That's what they want.
Right.
So that covers all 5
5
rights that
rights.
a homeowner has when they first purchase a house. I think that answers Linda's questions. I hope it does. I hope you enjoyed this video, and
If they have any questions, they can contact us
or if you want to send us questions to answer it in a future video, we'll be glad to consider it and do a video on it.
Yeah, send us more questions. We love them.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Have a great day. Enjoy the holidays. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.